If we don't move, maybe they will go away. The weird thoughts it is. We love that you guys are here. It's a bet. These things don't really stay up as well as I want them to. But Jessica's wearing ears and I'm wearing bat wings. Hello, everybody.
You can wear my ears.
That's all right. You can wear my bat wings if you want.
I have a pair somewhere that have Mickey
Thank you,
ears
Michelle.
on.
Thank you.
Of course, mine have Mickey ears on them and bats, but... Hello!
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Welcome to Saturday night. It is Saturday, right? Yes.
That light seems a bit bright, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I lost the clicker.
Wait, you lost the clicker?
Wait, yeah, you can control it with a little...
Welcome to another episode, another night of Grimm
Up
All Night. Basically, if you're old enough to remember USA Up All Night, we're kind of like that.
Too young.
Yeah,
I
there's a lot of
remember
young. Wait, you don't remember it?
I'm not old enough.
You're old enough. You tricking me,
Shut up,
freaking me out.
don't tell people.
Sarah, thank you. And
Thank you,
Elvis
Sarah.
Stooges earlier, thank you as well.
Thank you, Susie. Hi, sweetie.
We do these watch parties, like the one that you're watching right now. Well, for the first half hour, what we do, we hang out.
We really just stare at them.
We say hello, answer some different questions, give you guys some updates,
Staring
some
contest.
news, staring contest, and then we get into watching the movie, which tonight we're watching Re-Animator, which basically is an old H.P. Lovecraft movie. But we'll get to all that.
It is a classic. I believe it is considered one of the greats by
With-
many peoples.
Outlaw Misfit, hello. Vlogging Adventures from Cincinnati, Ohio, hello.
Hello, Canada.
Sky Gene
Yeah,
Experience.
it's fresh. I just dyed it, so it's very vibrant
Oh,
right
yeah, it's
now.
insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It'll blind
Michelle,
you in
Jessica,
today. Yeah.
Xander, Harris,
nerd, thank you,
Jamaica,
sweetie.
Hot Nerd 84. Well, thank you very, very much. We got some news for you.
Hey, are you a vampire now too?
I'm not a vampire. I just a guy who wears a weird hat.
Well, you're wearing bat ears, so you know that counts. Because Dracula could turn into a bat. Maybe poof, you're in training.
Right? I don't know. This thing, it's kind of weird. I feel like I'm wearing like
I'm
one of those
sorry,
little
I got training
pinwheel things on the top of my head. Like I'm gonna shake my head. It's gonna start
Hello,
flying.
Australia.
Thank God, I totally love rock and roll. This thing is amazing. I don't know. I wanted it. I saw it. And I was like, I gotta have it. So Jessica got it for me.
It's so cute.
Boo! I don't really wear
So
hats
cute.
anymore, but I do now.
Mark!
Never taking it off.
Happy Halloween, Grimms. Thanks for all this up all night. Michael, you handled the Skid Row beer pelting right. Well, thank you, Mark.
Pelting it was. It was
It was a bit
indeed.
of a pelting.
Yes.
Yeah. Where they're so drunk, they just kind of like...
Well, I couldn't understand them. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I thought they were like showing me something, and then they started running towards me, and I was like, I backed the hell up. But they just kept coming. They just kept coming. And anyhow, whoopie-doo.
Drunken speech is very hard to discern, especially when they're like trying to jog while they do it. Because you know they can't breathe. Like they're all trying to run raw, like toasted, you know.
Our videos are becoming more and more and more and more and more intricate and deeply layered. Things, I don't know what it is. Like, so recently, this past week, Jessica wasn't with us, but I got together with Malfunction, Scott on Tape, Adam the Woo, and we filmed. And it was so interesting to watch everybody film because Adam and Scott were very much they were just filming. They weren't really thinking about anything. They were just filming in the moment. And I was very deliberate. It was weird. I was standing in the cemetery going, okay, you stand there, lining up the shots. All right, let's get this going. And then I just went with it. So it's very interesting. When we just put out the video now of the cult Synanon. It took a couple of days to edit that thing. It's not, our videos aren't that easy to edit anymore. I mean, not that I'm complaining, not that it's hard. It takes a lot longer than just let's throw some clips together and put it up online. All right. Whew.
Breathe in and breathe out.
Before we get into the news,
You're here tonight with the Grimm.
We want to say first and foremost, thank you for watching
Seascapes.
our adventures.
Thank you,
Seascapes.
Teresa.
Teresa Steigerwald, thank you,
It's
thank you very much.
spooky boat on the sea. I don't know. We'll make it up as we go.
I do it like this.
It's like Disney sea cruises. Like that's us. We're the Disney sea cruise that's been haunted.
Christine S.
Thank you, Christine.
Love the videos this week. Grimm's and Scott. We have so much more stuff coming too. Oh, you're gonna love it. You're going to love it. First and foremost, thank you all for joining us on our adventures, watching our adventures, sharing them with your friends, sharing them with your family, going out and exploring on your own.
I love you, Grandma.
It means the world to us. All of our videos are always free, 100% free. There's never going to be a subscription service where in order to watch them, you need to sign up for it, like Netflix or anything like that. It's always free. Watch them as many times as you want. Please do. Caps. Filmed on location, Hollywood, California. With that being said, if you want to help out the Grimm Life Collective in any way, shape, or form, you're doing it right now. Showing up, saying hi, and just taking the time to watch them and share them. But if you want to help out in any other way, some people have already done it. There's this wonderful thing called Super Chat. Ooh.
Super.
It's kind of creepy. These people are super and they're chatty.
Like
I meant that in a good way. In the description of all of our videos, including this one, you will find ways where you can order, not order soda, where you can order personalized video messages. You can donate via PayPal or Patreon. You can become a Patreon member. We have word on our t-shirts. Any day now, they should be here, and our shop is going to open again. It will rise
soon. A couple weeks, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Where you can get t-shirts and stickers and prints. It's all going to open up. We're going to let you guys know. So follow us on social media. Keep in mind, we are leaving for a month-long road trip on June 10th, which means in order to get a lot of orders out before June 10th, the store is probably going to be open for a week, and it's going to shut down again until mid-July. So you're going to have a week time where you can order stuff, and then we're going to get it out to you.
Of course, you're from St. Louis.
So just a heads up.
Are we related?
I think so. Coogan421 enjoying the vids. Well, thank you, Coogan.
Sweetie.
We're enjoying that you're here.
Like seriously, someone named Dorkatron just said hi from St. Louis, and I'm like, shit. Are we related? Damn it.
I feel like we need to have a merch crew that can take care of all the stuff while we're gone.
Yeah, it's called
Tim, I'm voting for Grimm's Adam Scott Sean road trip. That will never happen.
How is it called? Drop shipping.
It would be cool if it did, but we're all so busy people. It's just we were so in awe that we were able to get together for that one day. Yes.
Yeah, it was a lot of planning just to get that day done. We didn't intentionally. I don't think we did the movie and my hair on purpose. It just worked out that way. Unless you were inspired by my hair, which if you did, you didn't say.
It was not.
You picked the movie after I was dyeing. I think I was in the middle of dyeing my hair, maybe.
So June 10th, we are doing a road trip straight to Orlando, Florida. We're going to be at Spooky Empire. In Orlando, Florida, Spooky Empire for Summerween. We're going to be there. We're leaving here June 10th. We're driving there, and then we're zigzagging across the country filming until July 10th. We'll be back in LA on July 10th. So for an entire month, we're going to be gone.
George!
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan. That vid with you and Adam was great, even if he left his porn chick at home. Thanks!
We don't know her.
I've never met the girl. I'm sure she's lovely. I can't speak to that comment.
Yeah, we haven't met her.
I've only seen like one video, I think, with her in it because I'm always behind on everybody's content. But she seems nice. I don't know anything about her history, but
from there, once we get back into LA on July 10th, we're going to be here for probably about another month. We're going to be doing, we're going to be at Monsterpalooza next weekend, but when we come back in July, we're going to be doing Steven Nuts. Thank you, Steven. When we come back in July, we're going to be doing
Z-Boss. Hi,
Z-Boss, hello
honey.
again.
Nice to see you again.
Z-Boss, hello
Thank you,
again.
sweetie.
We're going to be doing Midsummer Scream, and then we're going to hit the road again for almost 2 months.
So much driving.
September and October, we're going to be doing the 13 scariest haunts
Good morning, Europe.
in America. We have the list. We're planning them out. It is going to be almost 2 months of driving and scare act, and it's going to be terrifying. We are going to be doing some haunts, like meet and greets at haunts. St. Louis.
Mhm.
We're going to be doing them there.
Thank you, David.
Who else? St. Louis, Chicago, and a place in New York. It's the headless horseman thing. What's up?
I just touching you.
Headless horseman in it's near near Sleepy Hollow. Those are good right now. Those are going to be the 3 meet and greets, I do believe. So be in touch.
I know
for
St.
that.
Louis for sure.
Yeah, St. Louis for
St.
sure.
Louis for sure. We're going to be at the end of the haunted house though, so you can't just like walk up and see us without going through.
It's going to be. I think it's Creepy World.
Yeah, but I think we're going to be inside. Like I
have no clue. Oh no, it's going to be the darkness. It's going to be the darkness. I'm sorry, the darkness.
Hola, amigo, te amo.
George S. Not judging. I only date adult movie chicks and strippers. What's it say? It's all
good. Hail Satan from Tucson. LOL. Had
to spell it like that. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So that's still in the works right now. I've been spending most of the day trying to get everything organized. And we have a couple filming location videos coming out. And then, we hit the road. And there's going to be some pretty heavy duty stuff, as well as some special appearances from some horror movie celebrities coming up. I think it's it with news. Did I miss anything?
No, you're good. I just saw one question in kind of relation to what we were talking about. Lana Halguin. Ooh, the IUE dropped me off. As if we're going to have shirts at Spooky Empire, we should. We're still waiting to receive them. We haven't gotten them in stock yet.
Yes.
But that date should be well within our time frame to be able to have shirts. We'll have the new shirts, especially. If we take anything, we'll probably take the new one. So if you're looking for the Grimm Life logo, that will be available online, but not while we're traveling.
I think we're going to be taking them all.
Okay.
Yeah, we're taking them all. This is a road trip. We're going to have everything with us.
True.
We're taking the whole store with us to Orlando. Spooky Empire.
It's a lot. But we should, yes. While we're traveling, if we're doing a meet and greet or if we're going to have a table at a convention, we should have all of our merch, which includes shirts.
And we're going to be stopping in Louisiana, Texas, quite a few cities in Texas. We're probably going to make it up to Atlanta, Georgia, as well as Savannah. So we got a lot of ground to cover. Beginning June 10th, you're going to start seeing a lot of crazy things all over this. What's my bat's name? Oh, this is a Haunted Mansion thing. Ooh, ah, e, ooh, ah, e, ooh, ah. I don't know what my bat's name is going to be. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
It'll come to you. You'll know it when you know it.
I think that's it about news.
That's how I go.
So here's the idea. Who here is this their very first Grimm Up All Night watch party? It hasn't even gotten started yet. Or this is just a warm-up so people can get here. Who here is a Grimm Up All Night virgin who has never done a watch party with us before? Put your hands down. All right, put them up. There you go. All right, here's how this works. If you are new, and a refresher if you've been here before. In order for tonight's watch party to work, you need 2 devices, 2 phones, 2 TVs, a phone and a TV, a phone and a laptop, a phone and a tablet and a phone, a tablet, phone. Did I miss anything? Ooh, magic mirror. If you have a magic mirror, that could work too. Basically, you need 2 devices, one to watch us talk. Sometimes we get weird. Sometimes we say the weirdest things. Jessica likes wearing ears. I'm wearing a weird hat tonight. You just never know.
Oh, desktop.
Desktop. Yeah. There you go.
I forgot about those.
One to watch us talk, and then one to watch the movie. You don't have to watch the movie if you don't want to. You don't have to listen to us talk if you don't want to.
PS5 and phone counts, even switches. You can do YouTube on switches. I recently discovered. I think that's kind of cool.
Right. you can just watch us, and then afterwards you can watch the movie uninterrupted, because guess what? The movie is for free. Chances are, if you're a horror movie fan, you have the movie Re-Animator in your collection. If you do not, or if you're lazy and you don't want to get up off your couch to go get the movie and put it in, so remember the 80s, the early 90s, like VCRs with no
Hit
remotes?
rewind.
Yep.
You were the remote. You and the kids were the remote. That's how it worked. Yeah.
All you need to do is click on the link that's pinned to the top of the chat. I think it's below you, or whatever. It's somewhere. And it's free on Tubi, Tubi. You do not have to create an account. All you do is click on it and pause it. Don't press play just yet.
It might ask if you want to sign up. Just be like, no.
Yeah, screw that. Don't sign up for them. They're not paying us any money.
Hot pocket.
Hot pocket.
Swing by
Dubuque,
Dubuque,
Iowa, and check out the former site of Union Park, a really haunted place where a very popular amusement park was in the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Cool, thank you.
Well, thank you, Hot Pocket. Thank you.
AB says, I'm already getting ready for spooky season. Love your Disney videos. Are you guys going to Horror Nights again?
Yes.
Thank you, AB.
The plan is to do Halloween Horror Nights on both coasts, as well as Disney here in Hollywood. Jeremy M. I like when Jessica wears ears. Love you guys. What's up with mine, man?
Love you.
What's up with mine? I mean, seriously.
We need to trade.
No.
I'll put ears on your ears.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Shoot, what was I saying?
Pocket.
Oh, we are going to be rolling through Iowa in September on part of our haunt tour. So keep an eye out for that. We have some special stuff planned, but it's going to be very quickly. I think that's about it. Get the movie ready. Don't hit play. We're going to be doing a countdown when it gets time. 8:30, which is going to be in about 12 minutes. We're going to start watching the movie. Until then, let's just hang out. Some of you guys have been asking a bunch of questions. Some of you guys have been super chatting. Thank you so much. Please keep it up. Please keep it up. If not, it's okay. Just you being here is all that freaking matters.
Good morning, Europe.
Cassandra.
Good morning.
Boudon. I probably said that wrong. Thank you, Cassandra. Thank you.
I know it's Bo something.
I feel out of breath.
Baudon. Man, I'm terrible with names. Hot Pocket. God. So I'm one of those spongy people that like little ditties and little tunes stick in my head. And I have been singing certain songs and commercials since as my earliest memories, which be 4 or 5 years old. And I think the one that I recite the most, that I attach to all kind of like sayings, it's not just the straight commercial. It's always like, it's a San Francisco treat, ding ding. I always had to do the ding ding, and it'll be like, this pie is delicious and a San Francisco treat, ding ding. Like it, I'll just attach it to like everything, ding ding. Yeah.
Finding my psych. Please, peace and light. I love your show. Cheers from Vancouver, BC. And Jeremy M says, "Holy crap! I am in Iowa. Please let me know more." Right. Well, as of right now, there is no plans. There are going to be a few things we're going to be stopping at on our way through. Don't know exactly when just yet, but it's going to be another cross-country road trip. Anytime that we have any public meet and greet, we will always let you guys know. Yeah. We'll let you guys know here. We'll let you know on all of our social media. So just make sure that you show up on that. We never really do a pop-up, oh, we're here in this town, let's do this. We let people know ahead of time.
Yeah, man.
Arthur Imhoff. Good evening, Mike and Jessica. Keep spooking Art from New Jersey. Thank you. Be spooky as well. Okay. Show of hands. Some of you guys are gonna say, "Oh, I hate that show." Blah 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 blah. But who here tonight? 464 people. Connie H. For your upcoming travels, be safe. Well, thank you, Connie. Thank you so much. And I love that you included the little the devil, the skull, and the pumpkin. Thank you. Who here? You too, Connie. This one goes out to you. Who here binge watched the entire 4th season of Stranger Things last night? Oh, we did. And it was a trip. It was a trip. It got a little too emotional in certain areas. We're all like, come on, I just want to see people die. But I loved it. I loved it. As an 80s, it reminded me so much of an 80s horror movie. I'm not going to say anything.
Some of the episodes were a bit too slow for me, but all in all, a lot of pieces were connected. I think you told me today that they only have one more episode or one more season after this, and that's it.
I heard that they're going to do season 5
done?
and then they're done.
Yeah.
And they left it on one hell of a cliffhanger. I was just like, what?
I'm only 5'3".
Master Dick. I had to say it like that. There's consonants. All right. What up, you guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Been missing Grimm Up All Night and always love to watch when I can and support you guys. As always, love and respect to you both.
Thank you much, sweetheart.
Thank you so much. Go ahead, say it.
No, I was trying to say thank you so much, sweetheart, and my brain got mushy and said something weird. I don't know.
What'd you say?
I have no idea.
Laundry's done.
Laundry's done.
What's the weather in your refrigerator, Master Dick?
Saludos.
That's right, Randy P38 ACE. Everybody's got cool names. Let's see here. Oh, we also watched Studio 666.
Happy this Moolah. Why is that familiar?
And it wasn't great, but it was fun. The bloody scenes were absolutely fun. And it's nice to see rock bands, musicians actually making movies again. I wish people would do more like that. You got, what was it? David Bowie did The Man Who Fell to Earth, as well as The Hunger. Like just seeing like musicians in movies. And I thought it was really cool. And what's really cool about this, if you don't know about Studio 666, I was doing some research. They actually filmed in the house that they actually, yeah.
Good night,
it's kind of cool.
Thank you for stopping by.
We have not seen the trailer for Willow 2.
Steven.
The identity of Vecna was a little strange, but I felt it was fitting. Steven Wilson. Are you guys going to Monsterpalooza in Pasadena next weekend? Yes, we will be there all 3 days. I'm in Burbank and was thinking to go myself. You should go. We're not going to be guests.
Yeah, I think we're not going to have a table. We're just going to be bumming around like you guys.
Bumming around, making a video. And I have like, it's going to be fun. We're going to be filming a pretty epic video at Monsterpalooza. So tune in. And if you're going or thinking about going, go.
We just saw Studio 666 for the first time the other day.
Yeah. We also bought X, Ty West's new movie. X. We need to watch that yet.
Yeah.
And we also, we're watching a lot of stuff. We're still Ozark and The Staircase and all that jazz.
We have covered pretty much the entire Bonnie and Clyde story. Oh.
Yeah.
My back is sore today.
Kayla, Miss Brim, Purge Grimm. Have you guys ever thought about watching Riverdale? Yes, we did watch Riverdale, but I think we kind of got...
We were watching it on Netflix, and they only had like the first 2 seasons, and I think they've added a season, but it's not all of them.
We stopped it right around the time that Archie got arrested.
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah, we didn't... when his dad died, we weren't watching it then, but I remember when Luke Perry died, we weren't current on the season because he died while they were filming a new season, but we weren't current yet still anyway, so we're 1 season behind that.
HHN News, Marcus Martinez. HHN News. We don't have any news. We don't really do the let's go and do construction video updates like a lot of channels do. All I can say is this. We will be at Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando as well as California.
Yeah.
And we will be filming at both.
RIP again in Hollywood.
RIP again in Hollywood.
So worth your money.
There's a very good chance that we're going to be there for the red carpet night as media. So you might see something very different from that.
What's up? Happy Saturday.
Frank Thompson. I said that like I'm some sort of like weird spy. Like the Kingsman. Frank Thompson. What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. You know, the movie Re-Animator always made me want to have a cat.
Burpees! Oh, I haven't had soda burpees in a while. Wow. Oh, bubbles. All
right.
Doobie has a fair amount of horror movies, yeah.
And they always change it. They always change it.
Yeah, they keep it fresh.
So we have technically we have a Luke Perry video coming this week. Well, this week coming up, we have a Luke Perry video. And it's not about his grave.
Oh.
It's not anything like that, but it's a Luke Perry video. Guarantee it. You'll like it.
I wonder if he's buried here.
No, he's buried, and I don't remember the state, but he was actually had like one of those nature burials where he was like buried on this.
He's a tree.
He's a tree.
That's so cool. You could go and pet him someday.
Well, it's on his private property. You need permission from his like family or something like that. It's like, hey, can I come over there and pet your dead relative? It's kind of weird.
What? Oh, okay.
We do it anyhow. All right.
I didn't know they're buried on private properties.
Re-Animator is one of those movies that's a cult classic. It's amazing. It's so absurd that look at the bad ears. Re-Animator is so absurd. It is phenomenal. If you have not seen it, another poll. I want to see this chat room light up. Who has not seen Re-Animator? You've seen Re-Animator.
Long time ago.
So you are reanimating it.
Julie
Thorburn, thank you.
Hi, sweetie, thank you.
Not seen. I've never seen it. Me, I have not. Not me. Not seen. Oh ho ho.
I know that I've seen it.
You guys are in for a treat.
But I don't remember the entirety of the movie, so I feel like I might be watching it again for the first time. I feel like whenever I've seen a movie a lot during my childhood, and then I haven't watched it for a long time, and I rewatch it as an adult, I'm watching it again for the first time, is how I always feel.
Jeremy M.
Jeremy!
Michael, you're a lucky man. Thank you. If you do stop through Iowa, I'll be there. I try to keep up with y'all.
Oh,
thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. If we're going to be making a stop and doing anything public, I promise you'll probably be one of the first people to know. We'll be posting about it. I don't know what we're going to be doing in Iowa just yet. I know that we're going to be stopping and doing 3 things. All right. Re-Animator. Jeffrey Combs. Barbara Crampton. Based on an H.P. Lovecraft movie.
We already did, Dan.
Tale.
It's cool.
Based off an H.P. Lovecraft story. One of probably the best adaptations from book to movie. Stuart Gordon directed it. It is so absurd. It's going to make you go, what the heck? And I guarantee you right now, I'm going to ask you this at the very end.
Oh, yeah?
This movie is going to make you want to have a pet cat. I'm telling you right now. If you don't remember it, you're going to, you'll see it. You'll be like, oh yeah, I want a pet cat. I want a pet cat.
I know.
All right. Get it ready. We're watching it on our Apple TV. It is on Tubi. Now, because we are not airing the movie for you guys, we're just providing a free link. Or if you're popping in a DVD or a VHS, I think we even have it on Laserdisc. We're not watching on Laserdisc tonight. If you, at any given time, you want to find out where we are in the movie, like a timestamp, all you have to do is at the top of your lungs, especially if you have sleeping grandparents or sleeping children, yell at the top of your lungs, tramp stamp. Tramp stamp. You know, like that little tattoo that you can find on some people's backs? Tramp stamp. Time stamp, tramp stamp. And I'll tell you where we are, the time code. You can try to line up as best as possible. Fair? Fair. Until then, it's just a hangout. Tubi. Tubi. You do not have to start or create a membership. You can watch it for free without doing that.
No, I think I have a very big collection. I actually got some display stands today for my ears. I ordered 4 because I think they hold about 10 each, or maybe 8 each, and I might have to get a few more because I probably have around I don't know if I have 50 pairs, but I have a lot. It feels like I have that many. I'm sure I don't.
With that being said, does everybody have the link to tonight's movie? Any questions? Let me know now. Matthew Gerbil. Love your vids. Saw Re-Animator the musical in 2014. Oh. So amazing. That's cool as heckins.
I didn't know that one was a musical.
Beetlejuice the musical is coming here to LA, to Hollywood, and we're trying really hard to do some sort of behind the scenes so we can show the sets and the costumes and stuff.
Oh,
so
I get it.
It'd be kind of cool.
Jeremy, that took me a second. All my ex-wives have that tramp stamp.
I like it, Jeremy. That's kind of cool.
Again,
the link to tonight's movie is pinned to the top of the chat. It's in the description of this video, or you can pop it in. It's free on Tubi. You probably pop it in like Apple TV and rent it or buy it if you don't already own it. With that being said, 3, 2, 1. See, you thought I was going to give you the finger. I didn't. They're probably going to have some sort of commercials, some sort of advertisements. Feel free to skip them if you can. Like I said, if you want to know where we are in the movie, let us know. We'll give you a tramp stamp.
Does anyone even care that I am a werewolf?
Oh.
Probably not, because really you're just going to be amongst your families.
Somebody's asking
your brethren.
If I collect bat ears now. I think I'll collect bat ears. You can have the mouse ears. I'll collect the bat ears.
I have some bat ears. I do not know where it is.
Get your pencils ready to snap.
I have a beanie that was on the couch the other day. I don't know where it's at now, but it has the 2 Mickey ears, and then it has bat bows on it, so it kind of has bat ears from the same lady who makes all my ears. Oh, I love that graininess. It just makes me so happy.
Oh, man.
Don't do it.
Crunch.
Crunch.
There was something else I wanted to say, but I don't remember now.
I don't remember if the bat's ears from Bat's Day were actual ear. You had to, like, assemble them or something. I don't remember. Oh, no! Thank you, Private Hudson. We're very proud. We love you guys.
Thank you, Private Hudson. We're getting there. We're getting close. The Admiral, this is the first time watching the watch party. Thank you for being here, the Admiral. Again, make sure you find the link, bring it up, watch the movie at your own pace. Pause it so you can go pee or other things. Get some food. What are you saying? It's okay.
Oh, no,
I don't know what my bat's name is, Lily. I don't know yet.
Bun was saying that she's going to get us the ears kit from Bat's Day.
Oh.
I think you have to buy a basic pair of Mickey hats, and then you replace the ears maybe. I'm not really sure. Oh, no. Oh, right in the face. They got her right in the face. Was that a money shot? Today I remembered, never leave a chocolate bar in your jacket pocket. Words to live by.
He's so young.
So handsome.
So.
He went on to be like 8 different Star Trek characters.
So, you ready for this? The guy who wrote this music. Does everybody know who wrote it? It's going to show the credits here in a minute. But who wrote the music to Re-Animator?
I don't know.
Charles Band.
Oh, was it really? Thank you, Jeremy.
Jeremy, Michael, your ears are just as lovely. No favorites. Damn right, Jeremy. Don't make me come to your house and
oh, that's awesome.
Bat ear whip your. Do you have a pet? Do you have a pet, Jeremy M? If you do, what kind of pet do you have, Jeremy M? And what's your pet's name?
That was awesome. No favorites. I always do like the opening to this. So pretty.
Only frogs. You got frogs.
I love frogs. I love all animals. Growing up, my favorite animal was frogs. I would go and catch them all the time and carry them around.
I'm going to talk about this because I haven't talked about it in a long time. Nature Photo Studio says, is the fedora going to make
an appearance anytime soon?
Yeah, it's as much as a staple as Jessica's hair. So
frogs are delicious.
So I had a really big problem with the fedora. Living in Florida, how sunny it was very commonplace to wear a hat. It was nice to wear a hat. But I wore the fedora so much that everybody, like you just said, it was a staple. Like everybody everybody expected me to wear the hat. Everybody thought I was going to wear the hat. And it was right around the time that we did the famous grave of Bob Ross. He's buried in Gotha, Florida, just outside of Orlando. And in doing research for that, I found out that Bob Ross really hated his hair. He hated the afro that he had, but
Natural
he
curls.
felt he couldn't change it because that was Bob Ross. That was the image that people knew of him. And I didn't want to be associated all the time with wearing a fedora. So I stopped wearing the fedora almost overnight. And that's the reason why. And
But also because at the time we lived in Orlando,
I just said that.
Those get icky.
Well, yeah.
They absorb all that sweat and they get
all the different sweat
pretty fast. Yeah.
And it turns out I have a severe allergic reaction to people who expect things from me.
This is fair.
Meaning, like, we can be friends and we can have a business relationship and stuff like that. And like everything's good and whatever. But like the moment people start becoming too demanding, not expecting people, I have a severe allergic reaction to people who demand things or expect things. So if people start demanding my attention, I tune out. Like I can't do it. And I don't know how that started. It was never like that. It's just am I saying that properly or is that coming off wrong?
No, it's an expectation thing. When people kind of push themselves into your purview and have an expectation of you without your permission kind of thing. Or without even knowing you well enough to make some kind of an expectation of you. You know, people, like if someone were to act like they were your best friend and you've never met them before, it's a weird invasion of privacy kind of thing to expect something of someone that you don't know personally and demand it of them in their personal time or through
it's that and friends and family, the same thing. You know what I mean? The friends and family will all do the same stuff. Bob, shoot, my favorite episode was when you took Jess
to my first drive-in.
That's right.
Yeah.
Remember what we saw?
Cool, Bob. I do.
What did we say and what did we think of the movie?
That awful Chucky.
Mm-hmm.
It was the new one.
Voiced by Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, where he's a robot. I hated it so bad. But I really I think it was also Annabelle Comes Home.
Yes. Yeah.
Which I loved. I love Annabelle. I'd already seen it, but we hadn't seen Chucky, and I was so disappointed.
James C. says, saw you guys at Burbank at the Back to the Future signing last month, but didn't know if it was all right to ask for autograph and photos.
Oh, dude, that's okay. Yeah.
Anytime.
Oh, that's not what we mean, by the way, about having an expectation. And,
no.
That's different.
But so we do a lot of, we sell things online, what we do. We go to a lot of conventions and we do things there. But if you ever see us and you just want to stop and say hi or like photos, or if you want we were at a gas station and somebody came up to us and asked for, I was by myself. You weren't there. Somebody came up and asked for an autograph. And I was like, I'm just pumping gas. Cool. This is awesome. It was kind of neat. Very, very freaking humbling. So if you see us, please say hello. Please. Don't ever feel weird. We get a lot of it's the Q-tip in the head.
Oh, that was a really good special effect. Like, kind of what I mean by having a expectation or a demand of you is like how for a while there, everyone would come into the chat and be like, Jess, you should dye your hair this color because that's my favorite color. And it's like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do what I prefer for myself. It's a mild example, but we get a lot of messages from people all the time who kind of try to invade our privacy with making demands of us, and then when they don't get that attention in return, they become very nasty. And I think that's where it stems from, honestly.
Timestamp. 8 minutes.
I don't know.
45 seconds
to Disney World for this trip. We were talking about it. If time allows, of course, I would love to. We haven't been there. How long has it been since we've been to Disney World? We didn't go on our last visit to see Mom, so it's been at least a year since we've been back to Disney World. Sometimes I forget because we go to Disneyland, and it's like they're not that horribly different. But I would really want to go see Animal Kingdom. I know everyone's losing their mind right now over the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and I'm like, whatever. I want to see Animal Kingdom. I want to see Avatar.
I love the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, but I really have no interest in riding that ride. It doesn't thrill me. But I mean, I'll write it, but I'm like, whatever. So Bill Murray, I'm gonna say this just so you stop asking it. Have you been to the Badlands? No.
What is Badlands?
It's like Nebraska or someplace like that. I don't mean to be weird or rude, Belle. It's just give us some time. Give us some time.
I would say Disneyland. I like Disneyland better.
We did do a video on some people that were involved in the Badlands. That was Charles Starkweather, but no. Going to the Badlands, why would I go to the Badlands? Just gonna say it. I'm not gonna do a video where it's like, hey, I'm gonna go to the Badlands. These are the Badlands. But thank you. I'm sure it is beautiful. I'm sure it is beautiful. Come to Morgantown, West Virginia. At some point, we will, Eugene, have some things playing. There are some things that I want to do in Morgantown.
Cave and the cool thing. Cave. Oh, I think that's just Not Scary Farm.
You're missing all the boobs.
Boobs! Oh, that's a nice boobs. Some nice boobs. The haunted house that has the cave and cool theme. I'm thinking you're talking about the Not Scary Farm. That's the only one I can think of that had a cave. Unless it's one from St. Louis.
No, don't feel stupid, Belle. Don't feel stupid. You're fine. You're fine.
No, I still have the Hocus Pocus 2 book, but I still haven't read it. I forgot I even owned the damn thing.
Oh, I'm biting my tongue. I can't say it. I can't.
Jeremy.
Oh.
Aww.
I'm going to say something without saying something.
You're welcome, Jeremy.
I'm going to say something without saying something. I'm going to say something without saying something. There's a movie that we saw the other day that you guys are going to absolutely love. We signed an NDA. We can't talk about it. We just saw a movie the other day that you're going to love. Trust me, you're going to freaking love it.
Not telling you.
I can't. I want to say so bad.
Hi, Norway.
Did we even tell our friends?
I told Michelle.
Okay.
And I told her we signed an NDA.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Yeah. Before we're allowed to go into the theater to see it, they're like, "Here, you got to sign this," and I was like, "What's this?" And they told me, and I was like, "Son of a glitch." Fair enough.
We don't have any crazy drunk stories. We don't drink.
No.
I can't tell you who the actors are. We signed an NDA, and we cannot drop any specifics on this film. We can't. I'm so sorry, Jeremy. Thank you, sweetheart, but we can't. They told us very politely that it is going to be enforced.
Yeah.
So I'm not letting anything slip.
I'm just gonna let you know that
we saw a movie the other day and it was delightful.
We thought
I loved it. We love you guys.
We were worried that it was going to suck, but we laughed our asses off.
Mm-hmm.
We laughed our asses off. I had to open the door. It got a little warm.
Yeah, no hints, not even a little bit.
Yep, none whatsoever. No. I will say this, though. When it comes out, let it be known now, when it comes out, we'll tell you what it is. It's not coming out for a long time, though. But you're going to want to see it. But it's not coming out for a long time.
It's killing him.
I'm dying over here.
Strangely good at this. I forgot even all about wanting to tell anybody, but it's killing you. We're not secretive people to begin with. Like, we know everything about each other. We don't hide anything.
It's like her birthday or Christmas. I'll buy a Christmas gift and I'll be like, I know Christmas is like a month away, but here's your gift. Have fun.
Yeah. Or we'll do the thing that a lot of couples do, where it's like, something comes out, because good luck at keeping something until for 4 months when it comes online and it sells out, right?
Yeah.
And so, or we'll just be like, hey, this thing just released and I'm not waiting to my birthday because it's going to be sold out by then, obviously. So this is my birthday present to myself, but I have to buy it now because I'm in line online.
We can say that it's a very, very scary movie.
Well, thank you.
Very scary horror movie. Yeah.
Blah.
It's a very scary horror movie.
Sure. Secret. I got a secret. Secret.
So the new Jurassic Park movie, this is going to be fun. We're going to
we love you too, Nguyen.
I think is it AMC Theaters that's doing the fan event for Jurassic Park? Like Jeff Goldblum's going to be there. Bryce Dallas Howard, is that how you say her name?
Yeah.
A couple other people.
Right. Yeah.
Bryce Dallas Howard. Yeah. So certain IMAX theaters are going to be streaming a live Q&A with the cast of the new Jurassic Park movie. We happen to live right down the street from where they actually go on stage and they're going to be at. And that's how we saw Ghostbusters and stuff like that. So we're going to be at the cast Q&A for the new Jurassic World movie. We already have tickets.
I'm not looking forward at all to Jeepers Creepers 4. Jeepers Creepers 3 was a pile of poo. And I don't really like the conviction of the director or whatever the heck his name was. I mean,
we are coming to Pittsburgh, Cody M. We are coming to Pittsburgh, and we're going to try to do a meet and greet in Pittsburgh, only because it is my hometown. And we're not going to be in Pittsburgh until late September, early October. Snap the pencils. Where's the pencil?
I don't have one.
Next Patreon hangout is going to be this week. Probably it's probably going to be probably going to be Tuesday. I don't know what day. It's going to be this week. This week coming up. Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. We haven't really gotten through it yet. What part of Pittsburgh? I'm from Crafton. Went to Carleton High School.
Ha! Funny story.
That's what Belle asks.
My eyes aren't even blue. They're gray.
We are good. Okay, Tammy Wilson. We are going to be coming to Utah. We're going to be we're planning something with Fear Factory in St. Louis, in Salt Lake City, Utah, and there's a couple other things that we're going to be doing. Stay tuned. There's a lot of things in the works. I don't know why my back hurts so bad. It's one of the reasons why there's a lot of things in the works. There's a lot of cool stuff. Good night, Bill Murray. Bill Murray.
Hello, Portugal.
There's so many secrets. There's so many things I want to tell you guys. Cracker says all these secrets, but I promise you, when you're gonna love him. Have you heard of Weird Paul? He is from Pittsburgh. I do know of Weird Paul. I never met him.
Band. No, not the band.
I think it's Fear Factory.
I got a secret. What is that from?
I don't know. We are not going to Scream 5 locations. I thought about it. I really did think about going to Scream 5 filming locations. I kind of don't want to.
Oh, Mr. Abato, thank you.
We shall see, though. We shall see. My name is Tessa. My nickname is Belle. Well, thank you. Sticks from Roboto. I get it.
Secret. Oh, my back is so
Hot Nerd asks
today.
if we ever watched The Demon House by Zach Baggins. Is it Baggins? Is it Bagans? Baggins.
Baggins.
We started to watch it and lost interest in it, so we never finished it.
We've been through New Orleans before. We might come back through.
Yeah, so Matthew Caldera says a lot of that would be similar to Scream 1. And so, okay, so
True.
we live right down the street from where Scream
dinner table
4 was filmed, right? And was it 3? Dang it, I don't remember. But I really have no interest in going to Scream 2 or Scream 3 or Scream 4 because to me, Scream 1 was like the epitome of it all. So as fun as it would be to go to this, I love the Scream. Jessica and I both love the Scream franchise, but I don't really want to go visit the new Scream filming locations. I really don't.
I think it'd be pretty similar to the first.
Yeah. 19 minutes and 15 seconds. But I mean, maybe if we're in the area and if we're in the area and we're not filming anything else, then probably. But don't count on it.
I was just talking about Burnt Offerings the other day. We have it, and I haven't watched it yet. I keep asking Michael, hey, have I seen this one? Because I know it's one of our old ones, and I'm going to watch that one soon.
Guess what I got in the mail? The Scream robe.
Oh, God, that's right.
Yeah, so there's a dude that's over in Turkey who makes screen-accurate Scream robes. I'm talking the same cuts, the same way that it rests on your body, the same material, everything. And I reached out to him probably about like 4 months ago, and I said, hey, can you make me a Scream 1 screen-accurate Scream robe? And he did. And this thing is like,
it's really cool.
It's heavy. It's got the shine to it. It's beautiful.
We'll have to take a picture of it out in the daylight so you can see the sparkle in the material.
Yeah. Because if you didn't know this, Scream 1, the robes sparkle. They got like, it's almost like a glitter to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have the robe and it's phenomenal. Like I freaking love it.
Yeah.
I thought about wearing it to Monsterpalooza because we're going to see our friends.
You'll sweat.
But yeah, I'm going to sweat it.
Yeah.
Hot Nerd says, you guys going to see Top Gun, the movie?
Probably not.
I want to, but not in the theater. I want to see it mainly because I'm a Val Kilmer fan and I want to see him on screen again.
If they came out with Hellfire merch, I probably wouldn't pick it up. I like Stranger Things, but
I'd buy that shirt.
Well, maybe the shirt if they came out with that
the Hellfire shirt. Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe. Like a baseball tee with the black sleeves. Mm-hmm. I'd buy it.
They never do. They had that pop-up store here. It'd be cool if they did that again with the new season.
Adonis Map Other says, where can I find a beautiful woman like you, Jessica? Watch the movie Weird Science. Get creative. Get yourself a nerd.
Bing, boom, bong. Weird Science. Bing, boom, bong. I'm just bits and blips of music. And
so Mr. Geek Me Out says, have you been to the Top Gun house? No. Ooh. And
Real Genius is great. Yeah.
I don't want this to come off. But no interest in going to the Top Gun house. No. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's from the movie Top Gun, but it's not one of my all-time favorite movies, and it doesn't really fit the channel. I don't really want to go visit it. I know that Sean Clark and Adam the Woo went to it, and that's awesome. That's cool. But you're not going to see the Top Gun house on the Grimm Life Collective.
I mean, we obviously do other things besides horror content. Like, a lot of the classics or nostalgic stuff that we grew up on. But Top Gun, while I didn't dislike the film, it's not anywhere. It's not even in my top 20.
And like somebody says, it's all good. They cried about the whole movie. It's okay. You like what you like. 100%. Yeah. I love that you said that, Christina. Because not
review.
Yeah, not every video that we do is something that you're going to love. There's something for everybody, and that's what makes.
Let us know it.
There's the cat. There's the cat. But the cat I'm not going to say it. The cat comes back. The very next scene. Oh, yes, the cat comes back. He thought he was a goner. So that's the wonderful thing about it. And I've said this so many times before, and I stand by it. We only film things that we are passionate about. We don't. There's been times where we went to go film someplace, we were to do a video, and then we walk away. We were like, we're not doing it because we're not feeling it.
Or it seems pretty cool, but in the moment, does not inspire. We can't fake it, you know. We can't stick around in a place and create a video for you guys and pretend like everything's great when we're just like, I'm not into it. Because you would know.
Yeah.
You would obviously know. And we're not into doing things like that, you know? Yeah, very much Lucio Fulci fan, of course. Oh yeah, Adam's a giant.
Yes.
So Michael is 6'2". So I think Adam is about 6'3", 6'4". Big dude. Big old teddy bear.
Somebody says, did you watch the Johnny Depp trial? I was hooked. We have not watched it, but we have watched the TikTok recaps of it, which have been hilarious.
Lily, what is a cultivar?
Thank you, Frank.
What is Grimm Life cultivar? I don't understand.
Cultivar. You're having a bit of a what do they call it?
Dyslexia.
Autocorrect issue.
Oh,
that is what it is.
Dyslexia.
What's your Wolfman says? What's your favorite horror filming location you visited? There's been a lot, but Pet Cemetery, the filming locations really stick out more than anything else.
No new shirts yet. We're still waiting.
Right.
Yum.
They told us.
You'll know when we get them.
They told us before or on June 1st.
Yeah, we were really sad to hear about Ray Liotta too.
Yeah.
Of course, we're fans of Christopher Lee. Of course. I love him. I love him.
How long have you guys been on YouTube? Well, as of right now, 56 minutes and 50 seconds. Ooh. Have you watched the movie Labyrinth? You got to ask the right questions. Hoggle, come on. How do you get to the center of the labyrinth?
You didn't
Queen Mary.
Right
we have no plans to go to the Queen Mary as of yet. It's not even on our. We know about it, but it's not like something we're planning for. The last I literally heard about the place, it was closed to the public because of repairs. They probably opened it up. I don't know because I haven't looked into it. But no real plans on going to the Queen Mary at all this year.
Yeah, German in Venice is pretty tall. I don't remember him being 6'4",
but that could change.
Though. But I'm short. I'm only 5'3". Is he taller than you? German in Venice? No, he's not 6'4". Michael's 6'2", and I think he's shorter than you.
I honestly don't remember. Yeah, it's still under repair. The Queen Mary. So yeah, so I know that they have a Halloween haunt. We did the Florida version. The same company who does the Queen Mary did one in Florida. It was the Dark something.
Cool.
It was cool.
Yeah. I don't remember the name
but
either.
I haven't heard anything new about the Queen Mary opening up for Halloween.
I'm 5'3", so everybody's taller than me.
So before this started, I know somebody was saying, hey, they're hoping that they'll see us at the Horrorville with Roger Jackson. We're not going to be there. I think it's July 9th and 10th. We're just going to be getting back from a month-long road trip. I think we're due back on July 10th. My birthday is on July 12th. We are going to be seeing Roger Jackson at a different convention, I do believe. But we will not be at Halloween Depot on that day. Just a heads up.
We'll come to Australia one of these days. We plan to do all international traveling. We hope to be in the UK next year for Halloween at the convention, the biggest convention there.
We're already planning it. As of right now, it's a go.
But I mean, yeah, of course we're one day, but we're in Los Angeles in the United States. International travel for anybody, no matter where you live, is not an easy thing to do, especially the state of the world right now. So yeah, one day. Absolutely, one day. Y'all short. Except for that guy.
So
6'5".
The Synanon video that we just put out, the most dangerous cult in America.
Oh, kitty, go.
That video was really hard to do. There's a lot of information about Synanon and who they are and what they did, what they supposedly did, things that they've done to other people and how crazy they got in the history of the place. That the video that you saw, is nowhere near the amount of information about these people.
Oh Lord, no! I mean, they were around for a while.
Somebody said, and I'm sure some of you noticed at the very end of the video, I didn't tell you what happened to them. I didn't, and that was on purpose. And a lot of people were like, "What the hell? Why didn't you finish the story?" Well, it was done on purpose, not telling you the end of the story, because I want you guys to just kind of go and explore and learn about it yourself too. But it turns out, if you're watching this now and you were wondering the same thing, according to some subscribers, people who watch our videos in Germany, Synanon is still a thing in Germany. I don't know how much like they are, like the way that they were back in the 70s and 80s. But in the United States, they had some tax issues and they got disbanded by the IRS and the government. But in Germany, they're still going kind of strong. Right?
Scary. Kind of scary, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Inspector Gadget. Dun, 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 dun. Woo, woo, woo. Dun, 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 dun. Inspector Gadget. Dun, 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 dun. Go, Gadget, go. Dun, dun,
Jeremy
dun,
M.
dun, 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 dun.
Can you go to other Twin Peaks places? I know you've gone to some Lynch sites and love that. Thanks for that. Something special with that. Thank you, Jeremy. Yes. So we're planning on doing some of the traditional Twin Peaks filming locations. There's one here in LA that we're going to be visiting very shortly, and it's the one of my favorite scenes from the entire Twin Peaks series is Laura Palmer's her funeral, where Leland kind of loses his mind and he jumps on the casket, and they show that scene of him going up and down on the cat. For some reason, every time I think of that scene, I lose it. But that cemetery is filmed here in Los Angeles, not too far from where we live. So that's going to be coming very soon.
That's hilarious. Love it. I love it. I think one of my favorite things when we do the meet and greets with you guys is I don't know how I'm used to being the shortest person around at all times, aside from like my mom, and she's only like an inch shorter than me. All my friends are tall, except for Michelle. I love you so much that you're short, because like, I don't know, all my life I've always been the short one, and I love getting to meet all you guys who are shorter than me, because it's just not something I get to experience, is hugging someone smaller than me and getting to put my head on top of your head, because that's what people do to me all the time. It's awesome. And I hope that one day you can experience it too. I always, whenever I hug Michelle, I always end up putting my head on her head, and I'm always like, I love the smell of your shampoo. It's like a running joke now, because I'm always sniffing her head.
Oh God. Oh, I'm so sorry. Klon
and Steve
Dreamkiller.
Like
I need you guys to find and explore the location for The Devil's Reign with John Travolta and William Shatner. Thank you. Thank you first off for the super chat.
Thank you, Dreamkiller.
The Devil's Reign is on my radar, and I want to visit it. So thank you for that one. Of course, there's all kinds of movies that have been filmed here. Everybody's gone to the Back to the Future sites. Everybody's gone to the Nightmare on Elm Street sites, the Friday the 13th sites, the Halloween sites, all these different things. And I personally challenge us to visit a lot of these places and trying to find the films that we all know and love that nobody has gone to. And so The Devil's Reign is going to be one of them.
Inspector Gadget.
So The Abyss.
Wow.
Yeah, so The Abyss.
Goodbye. That's a block photo. Yeah. Don't talk to me like that.
This user's message will be hidden. So there's The Abyss is gone. Is hidden from the channel for life.
Yeah, not cool.
Zero tolerance. Whenever you leave a comment like that, if you've seen that, I'm sorry. Gone. It's not worth it for me. For us.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was
See, I have the power. Like, I mean, you
Gross.
can enjoy this channel, you can enjoy the show, but like, yeah, too
No one
much. You're
deserves being
gone.
talked to
Yeah.
like that, by the way. Not just because it's us.
I
But
just
like,
saw him now.
Nobody.
Somebody said he should have
No.
been booted to go. I didn't put him in timeout. I didn't report him. I blocked him from the channel.
No,
Gone.
I didn't. If he said something earlier, I didn't catch it because just the movement of the chat. Sometimes my chat kind of doesn't glitch, but like it'll stop and then like it almost looks like the chat's going really slow and then it'll go really fast. So you know, we still miss stuff because our chat isn't as synced up as your guys's is. Like real time or whatever, probably because we're doing the stream. It slows things down sometimes and it glitches, but I appreciate that. You know, if you guys ever see anything, feel free to call it out because we do miss things, and we don't tolerate for that treatment to us, and we would not tolerate the treatment of that to you guys if we were in your company.
Yep,
we would put somebody in their place for you too.
Great Grimm location. Shoot. Great Grimm location, the UT Clock Tower Massacre in Austin. The last time before we left Florida, we stopped at Charles Whitman, the guy who shot people from the clock tower in Austin. We stopped at his grave and did a video on him. And then when we drove from Florida to California, when we moved here, we were going to stop at Austin and do that, but we didn't. I don't remember why, but it's something I wanted to do. It is on the agenda for this trip that we're taking in June into July. So keep an eye out for that.
Simbella, I so badly want to come to Canada someday. I don't know exactly where Quebec is because I think most of the shows that I've watched that I fell in love with have been filmed in Toronto, but I would love to visit all areas of Canada as long as it's not snow season. Which is it snow season all the time? No, it can't be. That I'm sure some places are like when you get closer to like I guess your West Coast would probably be the coldest.
Betty Blue says, are you guys coming to Pennsylvania? Yes, we are. Keep an eye out. Social media as well as here. We are going to be in Pennsylvania. It's coming. Doo-doo-doo. Jeremy M. Tried to be fair, but Jessica's headwear obviously now wins. Jeremy?
I wear more than you do.
So
you just gotta like step up your
he said this
collection.
is cool, but the bats are not straight. So these are like little leather bats and they're kind of flimsy. I don't get it.
You gotta step up your hat collection. That's all.
You're right.
I'll help. Thank you, Jeremy. Really quickly before I lose it, I saw a question that I was going to answer. Jeff Clark asked if we've considered doing the James Dean Memorial, and we have. We actually went there to film exactly that. Where he crashed the car and everything. It's in the middle of nowhere, and the weather did not work out for us. So that is something that we will absolutely be going back through that area whenever we're close to that area again. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, we'll give it another shot. It doesn't always work out with us. We're kind of spoiled with California because the weather is always so temperate here. But you forget how bad it can be in other areas of the United States, especially wind. Oh my goodness. It might not be like a rainy day, but the wind can absolutely destroy a filming day.
Dustin Frazier asks, if we're going to do any videos together with Sean Clark, Adam the Woo.
I'd love to, O'Brien. I'd love to.
Yes and no. All of us together like that was kind of rare. We were surprised that it didn't work. But you might see things like with us and somebody else, like one-on-one, that kind of things. Since we did that video, we got a lot of people asking about Lamont at Large.
Never met the fellow.
Didn't know his videos until recently. So I checked out the videos. Yeah. Like, much respect for him for doing what he does. But I would like to see a little bit more than just let's go to a cemetery. Like, show your face. Let's go explore and see things. But cemeteries is his thing, and he does it really well. Much respect to him. So if he's watching this, tell him Grimm Life Collective tips the bat hat and the mouse ears to him for doing what he does. Me personally, I just want to see more. I want more diversity.
Snapshot that one, Mark. That's a good suggestion.
Tramp stamp. 36 minutes and 25 seconds.
Wee. Inspector Gadget. The most random things just get stuck in my head, man. Ooh, ooh.
You've been singing that nonstop.
It's a ditty. I have been singing that since I was a child. You don't understand. That one and Tales from the Crypt, actually, I think are the two that are probably the most frequently playing in my head. The opening musical sequence to Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Frank Thompson says, will you guys be anywhere near Baltimore in the coming year? Yes. We're going to be in Atlantic City for the New Jersey Horror Convention.
Oh, that's right.
And then we're also going to be in Baltimore for one of our 13 scariest haunted houses in America, like Halloween haunts. One of those haunts is that we picked is in Baltimore, but I don't think we're going to be there for that one during haunt season. A lot of these 13 scariest haunts that we're doing is behind the scenes, like the magic and the horrors behind the screams.
Ooh.
So keep an eye out for it.
Knocked it over. Good thing I had the cap on. Woohoo!
So somebody says Lamont had
Helicopter
other channels
hat.
where he says racist stuff. He's a troll,
Ooh.
but now he makes cemetery
That's
vids.
no good.
So Eddie, I don't know anything about that. I don't know him. I don't watch his videos.
Never met the fellow. Don't know.
I just know that he does cemetery videos, but I don't want to be associated with anybody like that.
No.
So if there's any truth to that, I don't want anything to do
Might
with
be
it.
why he's not falling on my radar.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say this. I'm just going to put this out there. When it comes to collabing with other YouTube people,
do you know the name, Lieutenant?
When it comes to collaborating with other YouTube people, I don't want this to come out the wrong way. I have no interest in doing it. I don't.
We're so busy.
And it's not because I don't like the type of content that they're putting out. It's just we are so busy. There are other people are always so busy,
that's not cool, Candace.
And sometimes it takes a whole heck of a lot to just get your videos out. When I did a collab with Scott on Tape, the Nirvana, the Kurt Cobain stuff, that went pretty smooth.
Justin.
It was really nice. But the collab that we did with Sean Clark on the Tron filming locations was beautiful. It was immaculate.
I love Sean.
Meaning, we'll come and be in your video. You come and be in our video. But doing two videos at the same exact time, the same video, it has no interest in it.
Marissa, love your videos.
Does that make sense?
Will you guys be at Monsterpalooza next weekend? We will, but we won't have a table. We'll just be walking around as attendees.
Yes.
Attendees. That man naked. I seen his buttocks.
And it's not like we don't want to collab with people. Like if it's right, it's right. But we're not going to collab with people just because.
Just to do so.
Yeah.
I mean, the people that we've done collaborations with so far have in some way or another been friends of ours already. And we kind of prefer to keep it that way, and just making new friends, especially with other content creators, it can be very difficult to do because we're all very, very busy, and it's very hard to track us down into one place at the same time.
It's a lot. And I have complete respect for anybody who turns a camera on and talks to it. And because it's a lot. It's a lot.
And everyone has different flavors to their content, you know?
Yeah. And everybody does it a lot differently. Sean and I will reach the top of the Tron building. I guarantee it at some point. I don't know if
Good morning.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is 7 a.m.? I'm sure I do like the Howling 4 movie. I feel like I've seen them all, but I don't remember them all
Kevin King in Vegas
order.
Jeremy M. I agree. Inspector Gadget has been in my ears forever. Love both of you. Love watching horror movies. Love anything that challenges your reality.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Sarah Davies, thank you. The things, all right, so don't get we love doing filming locations, right? We love it. We love doing famous graves. We love doing museums. I love doing things that make you think, like true crime. Like, why did they do that? How did they do that? I love one of my favorite
Special
things to
effects
do is whenever we
especially.
do filming locations. I just realized something. When we do filming locations, one of the things that both Jessica and I love to do is walk the footsteps of the killer.
Mm.
Like walk history, step by step by step, and being in that actual thing. And I think that when we do our filming locations, we do those the same exact way.
Pretty much, yeah.
Where we analyze each filming location as if it's a crime scene. We look at all the smaller details, and I think that's why
It is a little bit like being kind of a film detective.
Good night, Gypsy.
In our own way, because we're putting together a whole bunch of pieces to a single puzzle. Lining up things and trying to figure out the shots that they did, and sometimes it's really hard, and sometimes we figure it out for ourselves, and a lot of times people believe that certain things were shot elsewhere, even though, we do a lot of research. If we're not sure about the location, we say so. But if we say it was filmed here, we have it on good authority through our own research that it was filmed there. And we found people who've made mistakes and said something was filmed here, and we get there and it absolutely wasn't, because nothing lines up. But then people swear by it. We still get people in comments who will be like, "You're wrong, it was filmed here." And it's like, well, with all due respect, have you yourself been there? Because we have.
And you know what?
Obviously.
We're human beings. We get things wrong. We do.
Yeah,
but it's
we
the fun of it. It's the fun of it. Yeah.
We're not one of those people who will die on
Thank
any
you, Ben
hill.
Wetzel.
We're not going to die on any hill and profess something to be absolutely filmed there that we don't think it was, or we didn't do the research on. We're
Davis Bell says, "Keep up the great work, guys."
Thank you,
Davis. What time is it in California right now? Is 9:18. 9:18. How about Friday the 13th locations in New Jersey? It's funny. In Scott Clark's video coming up, I don't think I say it on camera.
We have a lot on the NECA.
But I really don't have any interest in doing Friday the 13th movie filming locations. If anything, it'll be the first Friday the 13th.
Yes.
The first one, the original. The other ones, I'm like,
gravitated to Jason very much. Like growing up, especially, I knew he existed and that a lot of people liked him. But I always found the people who I didn't vibe with tended to like Friday the 13th or the Jason character. And the people that I seemed to get along with more were Michael people. I don't know if that means anything, but I definitely did not grow up with a very good connection with Friday the 13th movies at all.
Jeremy M. says Charles Manson Columbo. I like it.
Oh, good morning, Jason. Good morning, Europe. How are you?
Bubba Potts. You are the best at film locations. Thank you. Can you give Tiffany a shout out, please?
Who?
Hashtag, question mark, upside down, question mark, exclamation point, plus, and underscore, money. Hello, Tiffany. Hi. From the Grimm Life Collective from Hollywood, California. Greetings and salutations.
Oh, that's so cool, Tammy. She says she ordered the book in cold blood after we went to the locations.
It's a great book.
That's
it's a great book.
Cool.
Mark Hernandez, you two are awesome. Love your YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Mark.
I get to do it. Bam.
Okay. You two are awesome. Love your YouTube channel. I thank you, Mark, and I'm happy that you were here, my friend.
Thank you, Mark.
So Logan Kaiser says, "Do y'all?" And I like when people say y'all, especially in text, because I can hear the words.
Y'all
read any comics.
It's funny.
Jessica more than me. We'll get into it. I have two, and then Jessica can take this one over. Hopefully, you have another 4 hours. My favorite comic book series, graphic novels, is Preacher. I love Preacher. I've always loved Preacher.
But we don't own any.
We don't. I used to have the hardback ones. I don't have them anymore. I wish I did.
A lot of stuff,
But
hentai.
I bought the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, the entire collection on hardback, and I haven't made it all the way through it yet, but I love it.
Can you do filming location for Hellhole 80s movie? I don't know that one, Sydney.
Screenshot it.
is okay.
Hellhole 80s movie. I don't know. Actually, don't know that movie.
We'll look up.
Thank you, Sydney.
Yeah, when our shop is active, we ship worldwide except for, I'm sorry, Australia. Australia is not really receiving packages at the moment besides specific expedited deliveries, which are like $50.
Hellhole is a women's prison movie. Okay, I'll look into
it's
it.
one of those, is it? What do they call those?
Well, prison exploitation videos, I guess.
Oh,
movies?
maybe. It reminds me of like Blood Games, was what it kind of made me think of.
Blood Games. That was a fun one.
Yeah. Oh, we started the movie ages ago. What is our tramp stamp?
Our tramp stamp in the movie is 47 minutes and 20 seconds. 47:20.
Yeah, what that was one of the first things we did, Kissy Cat, is we went to the Charm House. I don't think we did a full episode on it. It's actually
We showed it.
Yeah, we showed it when we did Michael Jackson's Thriller filming locations because they're neighbors. But we did do pictures there though. I stood on the steps and my little dress and I was like, hi.
I remember that.
Yeah. We did not live here yet. We were visiting and I had orange hair. That was it was about 2 years ago we did that.
Paul Thompson says, where can we send you some cool stuff? In the description of all of our videos, including this one, you will find a P.O. box here in Hollywood, California. Feel free to send anything you want there. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Speaking of, I still have that thing in my purse. The prank. It was
Oh my
fun.
God, yeah.
Yeah. That was a good one. I saw it coming out. I missed it. Oh, I love Warlock. I have the whole series on VHS too.
So,
an Asylum movie. An Asylum. It's on Tubi, he says. Oh, I was gonna say, Dave Arsenault asked if we would do the Nightbreed filming locations. That, to our knowledge, Nightbreed was filmed in Canada, so it's not something we would be able to get to soon, but we do plan on doing it.
So Crystal Lynn says, sent you a message on Instagram and spoke to the person who's doing Mad
Monster?
Mad and Sterling Expo. I don't know, Mad Sterling Expo.
That might be a typo. Mad Monster.
In August in North Carolina. You're talking about like, the Mad Monster Expo? We would love to see you all there. What did they say?
Did they even respond?
The Expo one. So we were looking into that, and I'm not entirely sure when it is. I got my. I think that's one of the ones that we were looking at.
Yeah, she said that's one she meant. It'd be cool if they give you a response. We would love to know. Some of these places are hard to get into, so if there is a convention or an expo that you guys want to see us make an appearance at, like have a table at, let them know that you want us to be there, because sometimes all it takes is word from the public, from the people who attend, to get us there.
Yeah. And
sometimes there's nothing we can do about it.
The hardest part about all of it really is
sure could like Nick and the Abandoned.
Heckins, yeah,
That'd
Nick and
cool,
the Abandoned. When it comes to horror conventions, especially like something that's over in North Carolina, like the Mad Monster Expo, they need to know that people in the area want that guest to be there. So the more people that reach out to them and say, hey, please bring these guys, please bring these guys, please bring these guys, then that's how that happens. Unless you were like freaking Doug Bradley or somebody in a famous horror movie, then they're like, we'll gladly bring you there.
We don't show up on everybody's radar.
Yeah.
Like, we love you guys, and we love that you hang out with us, and you know who we are, and you love us, and we love you back. But not everybody knows who we are and what we do.
Diablo 2 Dad says, need more haunted house walkthrough tours, lights on and off. You are going to be in for a haunted house overload tour this September and October.
You're going to be like, what's the phrase? Tits up?
Huh. Yeah, something like that.
Right?
Sure.
Did I get it right? I don't know if that's the right saying or not, but you're going to be thrilled.
I don't know if they have horror conventions in New Orleans. I know we're going to be in New Orleans for a haunt in September.
We both know. Nice.
If it wasn't for Sean Function, it's malfunction, Sean Clark Zaku, I wouldn't have found you. Well, I'm glad you did, because Sean is a great guy. And Sean's channel, he puts so much work into his filming location videos, and it's a passion for him. It's not a job. It's not how he makes money. It's a passion. His videos are phenomenal, and I wish he had more people following his channel. Any Orlando trips this fall? Ben Wetzel. Yes. We're going to be at Spooky Empire in a couple weeks, and then we're also going to be back in the fall for some haunts as well as Halloween Horror Nights.
Hello, kitty. There was a question also if we plan on coming to the UK, and I know that people will ask a lot of the same questions as they join the chat, so I'm going to touch on that one again real quick, because I know that we haven't really addressed it full on in about 30 minutes. If everything goes well, next Halloween, we will be in the UK, specifically Manchester. We're going to be special guests of For the Love of Horror convention. So if you're anywhere near Manchester, well, not until next year. Don't buy your tickets because they're still doing one this year. We're not going to be at this year's. So keep an eye out. It'll mostly be, on social media, where we will try to keep most of our updates as that comes about. But of course, we'll touch on it here and there when we do the lives. But yes, we will be doing essentially a meet and greet. We will have a booth at the For the Love of Horror convention in Manchester, UK in 2023.
We'll have a what?
Booth.
A booth.
A booth.
A booth.
A booth.
A booth.
Booth. Should everything go well.
Watch out for soccer hooligans. Right? We can hear this stuff. I guess Manchester's really big with soccer. I don't know anything about soccer except for people kick a ball.
I don't think that happens around Halloween time, but we will definitely keep an eye out. Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know.
I wouldn't think. It's really cold. I would love to go up to Scotland. I'd love to go up there. I actually want to do a filming location there for Still Game. It's just one location, but I still gotta go because I'm in love with that series.
So Jeffrey Tokes, you should go to a Manchester City game while you're there. Sorry. Thank you, but we won't.
Hello, Costa Rica.
But thank you.
We're not sports fans.
Yeah.
Not sports fans. Sean is a sweetheart. He is.
I love when Jessica does the vampire voice and What We Do in the Shadows. You guys did. Hulk.
Jessica. Oh, is tits up meant to be like a failure thing? Oh.
You can do the vampire voice. Jessica, where are you from?
Pasadena. I have to stick my tongue out every time I say it because when I'm wearing the things, your
best Naja impersonation.
Naja, yeah. Pasadena.
I can't thank Michael and Jessica enough for doing this live stream. I live in Texas, 4 hours and 34 minutes away from the tragedy. You guys truly bring light. I'm glad we can be here. Just stay sane. The world is a pretty freaking crazy place.
I hope the situation does not go tits up.
Christian
That's the best I could do.
Doyle, please do the Bone Church outside of Prague.
Oh, I'd love to
My
go
favorite
to
place in
Prague.
Europe. I would love to one day. It'll happen. Jeremy M. Yes, please ask for them at any convention you're at. We just had a mini Comic-Con here in oh God, I can never pronounce this. Des Moines this week, and I would have loved to have seen you all. If you're in a town that has a horror or a Comic-Con convention near you, reach out to them and say, hey, look at these guys, the Grimm Life Collective. You'd be surprised. We've been doing a lot more conventions. We're doing the New Jersey Horror Convention in Atlantic City. They actually reached out to us because you guys wanted us to be there so bad. And it turns out they were fans. So they were like, wait a second. People want to see these guys, so they're bringing us. It's nice.
He's bored of waiting. Ta-da!
Wayne Sross. Good night.
Good night.
Snoopy.
Good night. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night, guys. Sweet dreams.
Yes. Hulk, we were in Ohio. We were in Cincinnati, Ohio for the Horror Hound weekend, and we also did some filming.
Thank you, Steven.
Steven, thank you. Whenever I find myself doing something somewhat dangerous from now on, instead of saying I'm going to send it, I'm going to say I'm going full tits up. There you go.
Full tits up.
Full tits up.
Full tits up. I don't know why I thought tits up was a good term. I guess it's not. Like, this has gone tits up. Well, someone said it originated from the Navy, but no, like a ship rolling over. I got nothing, man. I've got nothing. We've never met Gary Busey. I'm sure he's done a lot more than full moon features, though. That is a very empty filing cabinet. They really didn't get much effort there.
Connie H says, time for bed. Thank you, Michael and
so
Jessica.
welcome,
Take care.
Stories.
Be safe, everyone. Peace. Travis Johnson says, I'm doing my best to get you here in Australia.
Belly up and tits up. I get it.
Oh, man, Australia.
I get it. Okay, that makes
we
more
have
sense.
so many folks in Australia that want us to come there.
Yeah.
I wish that we could. I really want to.
Oh, as in if a woman were floating in the water dead, she'd be tits up. That is likely true.
How about a video on Robin Williams? It's funny you say that, Davis Bell, because the next time that we're going to be in San Francisco, one is coming.
Yee. Thank you, David. Thank you,
Cat Rabbit.
Crabat.
Cat Crabbit.
Crabat.
Thank you. All the way up in Canada. Canuck, knock, 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 knock.
Yeah, thanks for asking, York. I have long COVID symptoms. So some days I wake up not feeling the greatest. Some days I wake up really short of breath. And honestly, I woke up on the day that all the boys went and hung out, and I felt so bad. I took a COVID test because I was sure that I was going to have a positive result, and it was negative, but I felt that bad. So I don't have a good time sometimes, because I was positive a handful of months ago, and just been having some rough mornings.
Tramp stamp, okay. Shannon.
I'm okay.
Tramp stamp is 59 minutes and 55 seconds. Thank you.
Tangela is watching you. Doesn't she watch us all?
Dun dun.
Dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Michael said it's been a lot. I get up at 6. We're gonna go film some stuff today, but we had to go take care of some things.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we have a big filming. Tomorrow, if all goes well, we're doing a filming location for a movie that's people love, but it's not like a beloved movie. So it's gonna be rather interesting to see what people think of it.
Jeremy says, I think you should collect some Jessica Enthusiasm and sell it for $4.99 per bottle. Love you both. If I were to bottle my Enthusiasm, what color would it be? I'd like to think neon purple.
Haunt Master says, I can't figure out why, but my movie keeps running very slightly ahead of yours. I don't know.
Probably because ours actually started with a commercial. Doesn't always, but you think it would be green like my hair? I like neon green and neon purple together. I think they're very gorgeous combinations. Yeah, Robin Williams hit a lot of us hard.
Mia Arrington, I think I said that right, says, may I ask what the filming movie would be? Should we tell him?
What
we're going to film tomorrow? What? Well, I don't like saying what the filming location is because sometimes things don't go tits up and we have to change it up. But it's a movie about ghostly lore. I like that. Instead of giving you the movie, I'll give you a riddle. It's a movie about ghostly
Some people really
lore.
Like
Lore.
Not hearing the spoilers, and other people are like, tell me now.
And as far as I know, nobody's really done a video on it. Somebody might have mentioned it or have taken pictures of it, but nobody has gone and did this video on ghostly lore.
Hello, Finland!
And Halloween Horror Nights may or may not be doing a house about this ghostly lore. Maybe.
I'll check into the antihistamine thing. I don't have allergies, so I don't take anything over the counter, or I really don't take anything unless I'm having a real bad back or the occasional headache, which I rarely do. But is there like a specific antihistamine? Because there's a lot. There's like a lot of different varieties of antihistamines too.
Terminator 2 is going to be coming very soon. Jessica and I were just talking about it. We get a lot of requests to do Terminator. I love the first Terminator movie, but I really want to visit the Terminator 2 filming locations. So, of course, we're going to beat the hell out of that one sometime very soon. Very soon.
Oh, just straight up. Oh, I can't take Benadryl. Oh, God. Benadryl. I'm one of those people that gets like the really bad symptoms from Benadryl.
James C says y'all should make a short horror film. I'd love to. I'd absolutely love to.
Make a short
horror film.
I can't act.
You can.
Oh, no, I can't. Oh, gosh.
We'll have the movie start off where you're dead. And the entire movie is how you, I don't know. But yeah, you'll be dead throughout the entire thing.
I mean, yeah, no, I really can't act. It's awful. You guys have seen the best thing that I could.
It's coming, Vaughn. It's coming.
I'm surprised I even got through the Night of the
nerd.
Living Dead recreation scenes. It was so bad. And I actually really tried on that one. Okay, that's how bad it is. But I don't naturally.
Thank you, cute fluff. The Army of Darkness one was fun. There's some adventures.
I'll try their tech, but yeah, Benadryl fucks me up pretty badly.
There's adventures that I've gone on because Jessica has not been feeling well.
Yeah.
And I hate that I'm experiencing them without her. I hate it. Like when I came home from doing the Synanon video, I came home and I was like, man, I really wish that you were with me on the beach today because just walking around the pier was just amazing.
You win the battle this time. Thank you, Jeremy.
That's right, Jeremy M. See, I knew Jeremy M was one of the cool kids.
Oh, it could be one of those where I'm the killer. Yeah. Where you just kind of like, I don't have to do any acting. I just stab people.
Right. And it's one of those like the Italian giallo movies where all you see is the gloved hands and the knife and the rope.
You know what I would like to do? Like a Hammer horror style. Those are great.
We're gonna do a movie where we just walk into a hardware store and we play with hammers. Because Jessica wants to do a movie like that.
Hammer I didn't know you could get an alcohol and dye-free version of Benadryl. There's alcohol in Benadryl? Why the fuck would they put alcohol in Benadryl? Oh my god.
It's funny. Hashtag Maddie says, how come you don't cuss in your videos? Question mark. Just a random thought I had. LOL. I actually was talking about this with Adam the Woo and Scott on Tape and Sean Clark. I think there was one point in a video. I don't think it was in Sean Clark's video. I think it was in Scott on Tape's video where some swearing was happening, and the entire time I just kept saying heckins and stuff like that. We try to be as respectful and aware of everybody. And when we found out that a lot of families watch our channel, even though some of our topics can be really not family friendly, we wanted to make sure that if they wanted to, every family can watch our channel. That's why you won't see some crime scene photos or videos. We'll talk about it. We'll let you know where to find them.
We don't do the shocking gore stuff.
We don't do shocking gore. We don't swear.
Yeah.
On here, the Grimm Up All Nights, it's like an adult hour, so you'll hear it here, but you won't hear it in an actual video.
Right.
Yeah, certain things kind of slip here and there. It's all right. Yeah, Scott on Tape drops them like there's no freaking tomorrow, and that's what it is. But like, well, when we go to conventions and you're face to face with these families that will bring their little daughter or their little son, it's like 5 or 6 years old, and he's so excited about meeting you.
David. Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, you start to think. You start to realize that
heckin' tits up.
Heckin' tits up. You start realizing that it's families, and I wouldn't want that. So.
Yeah. We get videos sent to us of itty bitty little baby toddlers doing dances to our theme song when it comes on the TV and stuff like that, little diaper butted bow-legged babies
dancing to Calamity, man. It's great.
Doing the baby wiggle, Yeah.
I tell you what, one of the best things that I've ever got to witness is watching this girl right over here get dressed up and feel absolutely beautiful. And we're at a convention, and a little girl will come up to Jessica, and she looks up to her. And she looks up to Jessica, and she comes over, and she's so nervous. And then Jessica gets down and she gives her a hug, and it really lightens that little girl's day. You can just see the smile, and I don't know, it melts me. So we cater to families no matter what the topic is.
Just because life can be grim and exciting doesn't mean it has to be vulgar.
Right?
Clays. Because we got clays. Bilby!
Heather Hag of the Swamp says, I really appreciate that. My 3-year-old daughter is in love with y'all. Says she always wants to watch scary movies, which is y'all. That makes me happy. It really does. Cool.
Because we talk about this a lot, that a lot of the kids that are being brought up in the horror community, it's word of mouth, with their parents. Like he didn't have a family that watched horror when he was younger, and I didn't either. So there's still a lot of stuff that we don't know about. Good night,
Jeremy M. And thank you. My hat is awesome. I win.
But like nowadays, there's such a strong horror community that it's really a wonderful thing to see, especially when like you see a little kid like teeter-tottering down an aisle all dressed up as our favorite like slasher character, It just makes it like so cool because we didn't have access to that when we were kids. I mean, yeah, we could probably throw on like some little outfit or something like that, but like you couldn't just buy fake blood like you can now. I mean, most people still can't get it unless it's Halloween, but you could go online and order it now, which you couldn't do back then because the internet didn't exist. If it wasn't Halloween time, you were screwed. If you didn't have some saved from before, or you didn't use ketchup, or food coloring, you didn't have anything. So it's really great to see horror families, and that's just like delightful.
David Welker says, I enjoyed your collaboration video, but it also highlighted why you guys are my favorite. One of those guys sort of struck me the wrong way, but Michael is always so respectful. Thank you, David.
Thank you, David. Thank you, sweetheart.
What days are your birthdays, Eugene Burns? Mine is July 12th, 1979, and yours is...
You have to say it. What is it? What is it?
April 4th.
Boobies! 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 Boobies. He's excited.
April 4th, 1991. Wait, no. It's April 3rd, guys. Come on. 1982.
He knows my birthday.
April 3rd.
Dude, I love those Halloween masks in the 80s. Those things were great. I was born in 1982. What a time to be alive, right? And I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, where for Halloween season we got rain, freezing rain.
I got candy for Halloween.
So like we always got excited to dress up, but you could not go out trick-or-treating unless you had a coat on. And I mean a winter coat, because it was freezing.
The thing I hated, all right, so living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sometimes Halloween night trick-or-treating was always so cold. So growing up, the worst thing possible was you were so excited to put your Halloween costume on, and then it was so cold that you had to put it over top of your winter coat, and it never fit properly, and you're like, son of a bitch. So
nope. Yeah. And the only time it got to a point where like we only went trick-or-treating for such a short time because it was so goddamn cold that we helped hand out candy inside the house with the door open and the heat cranking so we could wear our costumes like full on without having to wear the coat for a while. And that's the way that we did it. So we wouldn't be like the early birds. We'd see some of our friends come by from the local neighborhood kind of thing. And then it's almost like tag. It's like, oh, there went such and such, and they're probably on their way home. Well, tag, I'm going out now, you know. And that's a really good memory I have from growing up with my parents and my grandparents. We always went to my grandparents because they lived in like this little cul-de-sac-ish kind of whatever. And we grew up mostly at my grandparents' house, so I knew most of the kids from around there instead of around where we grew up, and we moved around a lot. But that's messed up. That's so messed up. That's a psychological horror just in that moment alone. That's messed up. Messed up. Oh yeah, painted trash bags. They pretty much did look like that, didn't they? Yeah. When Ben Cooper? Ben Cooper?
Who?
Ben Cooper.
Who?
Is that right?
For who? Halloween masks?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Hammer horror classic movies. Never heard of them. I'm kidding. Of course. Any well-civilized, well-suited horror fan knows
I'm an
Hammer
Aries.
movies.
I know, dang Taurus.
Where are you
Close,
at?
though. We both have horns. I'm an Aries. I could never... Yeah, pillowcase for candy.
Yep.
Mom and Dad weren't spending money on one of those trashy bags that didn't hold up anyway. I never got to like buy an actual costume when I was a kid because they were always really expensive and usually so cheaply made that with where we lived, they would just fall apart. So my dad always used to do this really phenomenal makeup on me when I was a kid. He had like a awesome skill at it, and then I would just put on like normal clothes sometimes and be that character, just because I'm always cold and I hate the cold and I hate freezing. So we made it work. See, that's cool. A lot of the people had parents who made costumes, and I didn't have any costumes that were made by my family, but we always kind of sort of made our costumes in a way. And that was just as fun. I always liked the, obviously, carving the pumpkins the best when I was little. I was not good at it, but it was fun.
Hellbound Grinnin says, I'm listening in the background as I do my dailies on RuneScape. I think I'm guessing that's a mobile game. Jessica does her dailies. She has some games where she logs in every single day and sets her characters.
I have like 4.
So thank you for watching
store-bought either.
And listening.
Oh, but that sounds so adorable. I bet you made the cutest sounds when you walked Black Screen Stories.
For your information, my brother is a little leaguer.
He says that his mom made him a costume once when he was 9 years old. He dressed up as a pumpkin and he just stuffed with newspapers, and he said he hated it.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. My favorite thing to do, and I did this a lot with my mom, because I always had fun with it, is we would wait until like the morning of Halloween when all the practically all the costumes would be gone, but people always like disconnected all the pieces, right? So like nothing matched and nothing was a full set, so they discount it, right? Or like things were already on sale, and we would like come up with like cool ways to create different things, and it was fun to use creativity and do it. I was never sad about stuff like that. It didn't matter to me.
So Mr. Music says the rubber bands always broke on the Halloween masks.
Yep.
I used to get so sad, right? And I remember the few times that they broke like right before trick-or-treating, and I was like, I'd be so sad. Miguel, it's okay. It's all right that you're late. It's all right. You're here. That's all that matters. Oh, James Rose says, thanks for not saying smash that like button every 10 seconds other live streams.
We don't do that.
So one of my biggest pet peeves is people who say subscribe, like, they have these little flashy things that pop up saying subscribe, a little subscribe button. Like, I hate it. You guys aren't idiots. You know what you like. If you like it and you want to subscribe, you will. If not, it is what it is. It happens naturally. So
Jean-Luc.
Have a good night, Jean-Luc 23. Oh, what's with you?
Right? We all got like shot in the face with those rubber band masks when we were kids. I might not have a physical scar, but I'm pretty sure I have an emotional one. Yeah, we would come up with our own costume out of spare parts. And oftentimes my costume was way cooler.
On the news, they just said that the Conjuring house sold over the asking price of $1.2 million. That's good, because they were trying to sell that house. And we were one of the... I'm glad they did. Oh, God, yes. Christina Perez says, it's so annoying. I watch one channel where they say it every 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're not that good. Yeah, we are watching, actually, just watching the chaos unfold. We're not those kinds of peepos.
Jane Linder.
Are you talking about the burns where you used to do this to people's arms? Yeah, those are stupid. Thank you, Jane.
I have to ask.
Thank you, sweetie.
You don't have to say where, but what part of the world you live in, Jane? Curiosity. Lee Bauer says, what's your thoughts on Lori's 2018 house getting demolished? I'm glad they tore it down.
Oh, yeah.
It was falling apart. They probably could have saved it if they really wanted to, but it was on a farmland, and we had permission to be there. Oh, Modesto, California. Did we ask you this in the past, Jane? I'm so sorry, but I feel like we did.
It's very possible.
Penis.
I seen one.
I
seen it.
The Halloween house. I'm glad they tore it down.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things wrong with it. I'm glad we got to see it. We had permission to be there, but I guarantee you, a lot of people who've gone there did not, and people could have seriously got hurt. So I'm glad they tore it down. They're going to do something.
Yes.
It sucks because it's movie history, but they had no plans on fixing it up.
We will be at Spooky Empire. We will have a booth. That peen's going tits up.
Barbara Crampton.
You guys are not going to let me forget this. You're not going to let me forget it. Yeah, it does suck when you lose an old movie house, especially one that has significant holding for the series. But they burned that house. I mean, you could see the torch marks and everything. There is one room that was, and I'm not even trying to like sensationalize it.
The wasp room.
The wasps. It was. I love animals. I love wasps too. I have nothing against them, but even I had to really watch myself going into this room. I've never been stung in my life by a wasp, but it was so infested that you could not see the walls. It was, I mean, if I had to try to touch the wall, it would probably go up to my wrist. And hornets or wasps. I don't know which one it was. I can't identify them that well, but so that movie definitely needed to be brought down. The foundation was bad. Water damage, fire damage, infestation. Yeah.
Did we show the wasps in that video?
I think we were going to. We may have like peeped in for the quickest of seconds and we're like, no. No. We closed the door.
Ben, have a good night. We shall see you in Florida.
Florida. Wasps? Okay. I wasn't sure if it was wasps or hornets, but so far I've been lucky to not have been
I remember Buzz, let's get out of here.
Yeah. If I'm nervous to go near an insect, then you should be concerned. I'm never bothered. Oh yeah, the people who owned the Amityville house have always been a little upset about people coming around.
So so Tim, see, if you guys didn't know this, before we did the live chat tonight, we set the chat room to go into slow-mo mode.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it's working, but it seems like it's going a lot slower or a lot more smoother.
It seems to be doing well. Usually we have trouble keeping up with the chat. You guys get some shared frustrations with us about the speed of it, having difficulty. But I think this might be something we do.
Have a good night, Charlie and Janice.
What do you guys think?
Yes, Justin, we have seen From Beyond, and Barbara Crampton still looks amazing. She still looks amazing.
Yes, it's less chaotic. Yeah, I agree. I haven't seen the chat fly by so badly as it normally does. Good morning, Ireland. What the heck? That hasn't done that in so long.
It hasn't done that in days.
Did
you see that? The light coming on? As it ended, so as our movie ended, that light came on.
That's so weird.
It did, yeah. I don't know why it did that. There's no timer. There's a remote, but there's no timer. Nothing.
It just keeps doing it. I wonder if we should mention that because we are having some like weird water issues.
But it only happens like at night, so I don't know.
We're usually gone during the day, so we don't notice. But I haven't noticed it come on.
But not every night. This is the first time it's happened in over a week.
Yeah.
The ghost said it's over.
You home. Awesome.
With that being said, guys, our movie has come to an end. Some of you guys might be a little behind us, so we're going to hang out here for a little bit to let your movie come to a close. If you haven't watched the movie, if you chose to just watch us and then you're going to watch the movie afterwards or at a
I
different
haven't
time,
looked at the
do it. It's a
vampire.
fun movie. It is very gory. It is very sexy. It is very nudie. It is very strange. I got a bat hat. I think I need to wear this closer down to like my eyes, like this. I'm cool now.
Another hour. We've already been here for like an hour and a half. Wait, no, we've been here for 2 hours. 2 hours.
We got to get something to eat.
My back
Cholo
hurts.
Batman. Ah, I like it. I love it. All right, folks. Thank you for being you. Thank you for joining us week after week, after week after week. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a video, a ghostly lore video. Ghostly lore.
Dun, dun,
If it all goes
dun.
well. We have some big videos
Uh-huh.
coming, some big plans, a lot of preparations. Trust me when I say this. A lot of preparations. We're not just your average YouTube channel. We got some big things
I
planned.
think they know that.
They know that.
They know that.
You're phenomenal. You're a family.
Hugs Australia.
Until next time.
We love you.
TTFN. TTFN.